All right, hi guys, it's Joette with ballooncoach.com, and we have about 5 minutes until we get started. But as you come on, I would like you to type in your name in the chat box in the questions so I know your name and where you're joining us from. And we've got Sue Chastain from Highland, Illinois. Thanks for being with us this afternoon. We've got Nancy from New York. Awesome. Welcome, Nancy. Lorena from Denver. Joy Staten from Mobile, Alabama. Welcome. John Watkins from Palm Beach, Florida. Glad to have you here. Angela from Port, New Jersey. Awesome. So how's the snow there? For those of you who are calling in from up north, what's the snow levels like? How many inches do you have? John, I don't think we're getting any snow here in Florida today. We've got Anna from Virginia. Welcome. I love it. John said he's got -3 inches of snow in sunny Florida. Michelle from Toronto, Ontario. Welcome. Glad to have you with us. All right, so what we're doing right now is as you're getting on, the places where you're typing in your name and where you are joining us from, that is a box for you to use during this conversation that as I pull up different resources in the industry, if you have a question about them, you can type your question in there, and from time to time I'll stop and look at the questions and answer those. And then also at the very end, when I finish, you can throw some other questions up there in the discussion too. So just wanted to let you know how that works. And we've got Louise joining us from Kentucky. Welcome, Louise. Glad to have you here. I'm excited that so many people are joining us at lunchtime on a Tuesday afternoon. That's excellent. So are any of our folks joining us from places where you've got lots of snow currently? All right, we've got Shelley from Ohio. That's great. All right, and let's see who else is joining us today. So, had to close your store today due to the snow in Woodbridge, Virginia. Wow, how much snow do you guys have there? Just 4 inches so far? Okay. Yeah, it seemed like you guys are going to get pummeled up that way, so it's always better to be safe than get out there in the snow and then be stuck in the shop for the day. Hopefully things will get cleared up quickly so you guys can be back to work. All right, so as you join us, please type in your name and where you're joining us from. No need to be a stranger. It's always nice to say hello and let us know who's joining from around the country and the world. We've got Canada on so far. Not sure if any of our other overseas folks are joining us today or not. I am Joette with ballooncoach.com. For those of you who haven't met me before or haven't been on one of our webinars, I'm glad that you're here joining us today. And we've got Kent from California. Welcome. Yay, Walita is enjoying the snow in Baltimore. So a snow day, daughter's home from school today, would be my guess. I thought it was funny. I used to live in Missouri, and I remember as a child always wanting to have snow days to get off of school, and then you moved to Florida. My husband's a teacher here, and so now you wish for hurricane days to have the day off from work. It seems a little strange. Snow days seem a little less catastrophic than wishing for a hurricane day. All right, we've got TJ from Pennsylvania. Welcome. Over 2 feet of snow where TJ is. Wow, in northeast Pennsylvania. Crazy. Oh my goodness. Well, I hope you all keep safe and that you have power still, evidently, since you're on with us. Glad that you have some entertainment for this afternoon. All right, well, honoring your time, we are currently at 11:30. We're going to go ahead and get started, but if there's anybody who hasn't introduced himself and let us know where you're from, feel free to go ahead and put that in there. Hey, Teresa, welcome. Because I always like to look back and see who's on today. So what we're going to do today is talk a little bit about some of the resources that are in the balloon industry. Many of them you may have heard of before or knew that they were there, but you kind of forgot about and haven't been using them. And then a couple of them may be something new. What I have found is a lot of times we'll find something on our website and go, oh, that's cool, and then we'll forget to go back to it. So I hope you enjoy some of the resources that I have had over the years that I've used and I like to take advantage of. So I'm going to go ahead and turn my camera off because you don't need to see me typing. But number one, ballooncoach.com. This website is here for you as a resource with a lot of different things available. And we have an amazing parade workshop coming up this summer. I want you to really focus on the words promotions and profits, because that's what this workshop is about, is to help you know how to promote your company and how to increase your profits. We'll talk more about that later, but you can check it out on ballooncoach.com. The first website that I want to show you today is from Premium Balloons. And what Premium is a company that makes different products for the balloon industry. So a lot of times people might not even realize the cup and stick that you use for your air-filled balloons, some of the inflators, some of the different foil heat sealers. Those are all made by Premium. And when you go to their website, you can go down here and look for different things that will give you events that are going on around the industry, innovation telling you about different things that are going on. And you can click on that. And you know, when you're doing a live broadcast, sometimes it doesn't work the way you want. But they also have the balloon design recipes. And right here are different recipes of things that they've made in the past, and there's other things that will pop up with techniques and things like that, so that you can get information that you need. So again, premiumballoon.com. It will also show you the new inflation equipment that they have and that they offer. All right, our next is going to be conradonline.com. And Conwin also makes inflators for balloons and other equipment for the industry, special effects with lighting, the double stuff tool. They have the different dollies and helium tanks, cutters, and things like that. But right here on the front of their website, it shows you that they have information on balloon sizing. It has information on the 60-40 inflator and a way for you to actually calculate the savings that you'll have by using their 60-40 inflation tools. And a lot of people don't realize that there is a special 60-40 regulator that you can put on your dual split sizer that's automatic sizing for helium that'll help you do the 60-40. They also have 60-40 that you can put just right into your helium tank. And what that does is it brings out 60% helium but pulls 40% air from the air in the space that you're inflating to help reduce your cost of helium. And it'll help you with that calculator to show you the savings that you have by doing that. What I really enjoy is right here on the top right, it says Design Center. And I click on Design Center. And it comes down and it lets me click for upcoming events. It lets me do balloon recipes. And so it'll show you the different items. Many of these were created by Stephen Mayhew and other wonderful artists in our industry. And then it shows you how to make them. You can go back to the Design Center and then click on Spotlight Artist. I remember many, many years ago where this actually came to me, I think almost monthly as a magazine, where it would show me things that were coming up with from Conwin, and it would have all these wonderful articles about these artists. So if you have not gone back and met these amazing people, go and check them out. It tells you their story. It tells you about what they do, what inspires them, has great photos of them. So one of my favorites is Guido. And he is just super inspirational with the amazing tunnels and outdoor displays that he makes. He's one of the designers for Ballooniversity, for the hands-on build with Gary and Ledbetter. Check out these people, look at their inspirational pieces that they've made in the past, and be inspired about what you can create. So that is conradonline.com. How many people here in the past, this is a time where you can type in a question, or respond in the box, how many people here started out with balloonhq.com and used to have or still have a portfolio online with Balloon HQ? For those of you who are newer to the industry and may not know what I'm talking about, hey, John, glad that you know what I'm talking about, and TJ. BalloonHQ.com is what I honestly feel is responsible for some of the best relationships that I have in the balloon industry. I used to follow people as they would put their photos up onto Balloon HQ. And it was before the days of Facebook. And this was the way for us to be able to see other people's work from around the world. It is still here. So if you wish to pay the yearly fee and still have that portfolio and have full access to everything, you can do that. It's still there. And it's a way for you to search. And again, before there was Google, before there was all these Facebook groups, Balloon HQ was the place to interact and be a part of a community with the balloons. So I appreciate Larry Moss and all the people on his team that have worked tirelessly over the years to make Balloon HQ possible. So I want to let you know that you can go on here and you can see photos and videos from past events, the event coverage. You can go back and look how far we go back, 1995, and you can go to the clown convention there and actually see some of the photos from back at 1995 from that event. You can go back to T-Jam and the International Balloon Arts Convention, IBAC, from 1997, and see these photos from so long ago and be inspired, and also realize how many things will say that they were new now, but they're techniques that have been going on for years. So wanted to let you know, if you have never been to Balloon HQ, that you want to go check it out. He has tips, there's information about the basics on sculptures, and there are forums, years and years of people writing to Balloon HQ and providing their content. And so this is a great resource in the history of our industry. And again, I want to thank Larry and his team for all they have done over the years. There is an artist directory, so you can join Balloon HQ, pay your yearly fee, and then be listed on their directory. I have had business from that. So again, Balloon HQ, an amazing resource. And for those of you who are newer to the industry, I highly encourage you looking back at this history and be inspired from photos from the past. All right, so I had mentioned earlier that I'm Joette with BalloonCoach.com, and one of the things that we have on our website that's very much not seen is our blog. Click on blog, and it goes back, and I typically write on something that's a subject that I'm seeing topics on Facebook where people are asking about certain things. Like my most recent was a myth about overhead. A lot of people feeling that if you are a home-based business, you should charge less because you don't have the same overhead as somebody with a storefront and a warehouse. And I bring up some points of why I don't feel that that is true. Because oftentimes I really feel that people who are home-based actually have more overhead because they should be putting more money in savings to expand their business and go to the next level. So just different information on here. And when you get into one of the blogs that you're reading, the search box comes over here on the right. So one thing that people are always asking about is on neon balloons. What kind of lighting that they need to use to make their neon balloons glow and look amazing. So if you type in the search box neon, it brings up the different posts that I've done on that, and you click on that and it gives you all the details on the specific lighting that you need to use to make your neon balloons glow the best. So I wanted to let you know that this resource is here. The blog is totally free, and when you're looking for some information, you can come here, search it. If there's a topic that you would ever like to see me write on, or if you would like to be a guest to my blog, just send me an email, joette@ballooncoach.com. All right, so going down the line, our next is going to be Burton and Burton. How many people here on the call today have been to Ballooniversity or have been on the Burton and Burton website in the past? Burton and Burton is the top balloon wholesaler in the world. Burton and Burton is a wonderful family that is based in Athens, Georgia, and the reason I'm bringing up their website is so many people do not realize that right here, this education button has years of information right there at your fingertips. There's creative solutions, there's an overview of what you're going to find, there's the basics of balloons, gift baskets, and floral. There's Ask the Expert. Peggy Williams is amazing with balloons. Bill Lindman, he is an amazing florist. And then it tells you about the seminars that are coming up. So I wanted to give you an example of right here, tips from Peggy. This is information on how to inflate the foil balloons that sometimes people have a difficulty with, suggesting which parts to open up first. This by Melissa is a great tip on how to do, and it's a full video on how to make the selfie frames that are the cartoon mouse. And right there, she shows you exactly how to set it up. A lot of people have no idea these videos even exist. So check it out. There's lots of great tips and hints. And then again, they have a ton of different information on all the different inflators they sell, how to use them, how to use a heat sealer. So anywhere from basic up to other types of designs are right there on Burton and Burton. The other thing for education and seminars, they are going to be one of the stops for the Qualitex tour at the end of April. And then I am very blessed and fortunate to be a part of Ballooniversity, August 9th through 12th in Athens, Georgia. They throw out all the hospitality you can imagine for Southern hospitality. All your meals are provided as part of this event, and there are over 25 instructors that will be teaching at that event. So I wanted to let you know I'd love to see you in Georgia in August. Walita just put up a post on a message that said, Peggy's heat sealing tip is a lifesaver. I love it, Walita. Peggy is great. She's been in our industry forever, and she is just a wealth of information, and so many of her tips and hints are right here for you to look at. So again, the seminars that are coming up, when they have other people from different manufacturers come by, they put that information up here under education and then seminars on the Burton and Burton page. So I wanted to let you know that is available. All right, YouTube. How many people have learned balloons from YouTube or picked up a tip or a hint? This actual free mini webinar will be going onto my YouTube station after I get the download of it today. And you can go right on and watch any of my free mini webinars that I've done over the last 2 years, other tips and hints that I've posted, some testimonies from some of my coaching clients, testimonies from some of my workshops are on here too. But when you get on, anytime you watch a video off of somebody's YouTube channel, something else in the balloon world is going to show up. So go on and enjoy it. Check out what's out there. You know, there's a Twist and Shout TV from those of us who just came back from Twist and Shout. Lots of great information out there on YouTube. I just always encourage people that if you're learning how to build actual balloon decor, some of the things that are on YouTube, I noticed that the base plates are not always super sturdy, or sometimes things are a little bit crooked, or sometimes sizing is off. But there is a lot of great information out there. Enjoy it and use it. All right. Our next contestant on what are your resources in the balloon community is Highflow. Highflow is an amazing product that makes your balloons last longer. So especially when working with helium-filled balloons, it coats the balloons so that the helium molecules cannot escape as quickly. And everyone, I shouldn't say everyone, but a lot of people are online often asking questions about Highflow, and I'm like, just go to their website. All the information is there. They recently updated their website, and it will tell you about their products. It'll give you instructions. They have design tips. It lets you even know where to purchase and gives you news and other information about Highflow. So if you are trying to put confetti in a balloon, glitter in a balloon, this is a great place to get started and check it out, or just do the longevity of your balloons. As a side note, I personally do not use quite as much Highflow as it recommends sometimes. It's all going to be based on your area as far as humidity, if you are at sea level, if you're up in the mountains, that kind of stuff. So if you've never worked with Highflow before and you're needing it to work really well for you, I always encourage people to give it a test, because you might use just a little bit less than what's in the squirt bottle. So just always check those kind of things out if you're new to things, so that you, because if you use too much Highflow, your balloon actually won't have any lift and won't take off. So again, that's really based on a lot of different things like humidity, temperature, and your altitude. So give that a try and check out all their wonderful tips on Highflow. All right, so moving down, in the balloon industry, there are 3 different main manufacturers that I have worked with my balloon business. And one of those is Vitalik. So I'm at vitalik.com. And on their website, they have what's called Bee Gallery. And you can go right in and type Halloween. And then you have to join their database. And so you can register right here. It says new to Bee Gallery. You can just register. I am not new, so I'm going to put in my information. And now I can go right up here and I can search things like candy, because, well, that was interesting. I must not have hit login. There we go. Okay, so I'm doing something wrong today. Sorry, guys. Right inside of their area, you can type in what you're looking for, and it will show you exactly what you want and how to make it. So if you're looking on how to make an arch, if you're looking at how to make a soccer ball, if you need to know how to make some of these great things in here, it will actually show you all of the designs, and it gives you step by step how many balloons you need and what sizes to put them at. So it's a wonderful resource. So all you need to do is go in and join and give them their information, and remember your password, because evidently I'm typing mine in wrong. But Bee Gallery is a wonderful resource that shows you all these different things you can do. Let me just check one thing, because you know sometimes caps lock get on. Let's go here. There we go. 3rd time's a charm. So as you go on, you can, like this colossal Lincoln sphere, this was done the year that Float and Twist and Shout came together. And it gives you all of the instructions. You just click on download, and now it'll show you exactly what you need for the materials and how to put it together. And I love all these little step-by-step guides that are really, really helpful in the process. So again, that's at Vitalik.com, and all you have to do is enter your information in to have your name and password to get into that. Yay! The other thing that they do on the website is it shows you different things. So your products, you can type in that you need something for Assistance Day, back to school, Halloween, and all these different things will show you all of their different balloons that are available that would be perfect for that theme. The other thing that they have is right here under distributors. It will show you where their distributors are located. And I know the other day I had some people calling me and needing some help from outside of the country and finding a distributor, and this was a great way for me to do that. So click on wherever you live, and you'll be able to see all of the different distributors that are out there. And one of the things is that sometimes you need to know the full line distributor, and that is sometimes with Vitalik, you want to know who carries all of their balloons, not just a couple of them. And their full line distributors is a new thing that they just announced that allows you to know who those full line distributors are. All right, so that is Vitalik. All right, and now we will go on to Elevated Events. Elevated Events is an online free e-zine that you can subscribe to. Put your name and email address here, and then each time we have a new come out, we'll send you that link and you'll get it right in your email. The whole purpose of Elevated Events is I wanted to do an online magazine so that people can hear from others in our industry and be motivated and get tips from and be inspired to continue to grow our industry to the next level. So many times people think they need to be a huge name in the industry and teaching in the industry to be able to share a tip, and that's not true. So many people in our industry inspire others by going to a training, taking what they learned, applying it, and then getting the job. And so if you are one of those people that has a tip that you would like to share, maybe it's just a certain way that you always are able to know if your helium tanks are full or empty. Maybe it's a tip on inflation that works for you, or a tip when you're making a delivery that makes things not get tangled up. A tip on how you've made a sale and upsold somebody. Any of those tips are valuable for our industry, and I would love for you to participate and be a guest writer. If you would like to do that, you email Joette@ballooncoach.com or send me a Facebook message. Hey Joette, I'd like to be a guest, and I have some tips that I'd like to give out. All the past Elevated Events are right here for you to read, download, share, and enjoy. So all you have to do is go onto the website or just type in elevated.events. We did start this back in May of 2016. And I hope that you enjoy these wonderful messages that we have from designers like Balloons by Tommy, Chris Adamo. Beautiful photo here from Peggy Williams. This is from Garlis Bolivar out of Mexico. So if you have something that you would like to share with us, please, please, please do that. All right, and Adam just mentioned that Bridge the Gap was an awesome workshop. Thank you, Adam. I'm glad that you enjoyed that workshop. At least twice a year is my goal to have live training for people to come in and learn from other balloon professionals and get hands-on experience and business skills to take you to the next level. So Adam, I'm glad that you enjoyed that workshop. So guys, this is Elevated Events. Again, go read, enjoy, share that with your friends. I'd love to increase our mailing list for that. Our next manufacturer that I want to show you is Qualitex.com. Qualitex just updated their website. I will be honest, I haven't gotten to spend a ton of time on it because I was out of town last week. But on their website, it gives you information on their products, lets you know about things that are trending. lets you know about the World Balloon Convention that's coming up a year from now. And then it's giving you information about how to be inspired and showing you other things that are out there. There is Find a Balloon Pro. You can help find other people, and that's on Balloon HQ also. So that's 2 different resources to find other balloon professionals. You can sign up for their newsletter. They also have Images Magazine, which is a quarterly publication that's printed and mailed out. And they also have the one that is for entertainers, Balloon Magic. So use Qualitex's resources to find out more about their products and see what's going on with them. They've been doing a lot on social media also. So that is the Qualitex website. A lot of times people will ask about other things like education, events. All of it's here. Their products, it tells you everything you need to know. And then the Contact Us is on there also. And it's letting you know from the different countries who you need to touch base with. And then on how to buy, it's letting you know if you are buying from a balloon professional, the Balloon Pro list, and then also how to find your distributor. So just like I had shown you on Vitalik, here's Qualitex and how they are able to list all of their distributors that they have for the wholesalers. So, yay, that is Qualitex. All right, next on our list is Anagram. Like I said, there were 3 main balloon manufacturers that I usually worked with, and that was one. With Anagram, you can go right down here to where it says Education Videos. You can also go to where it says Decorator Ideas. Click on Decorator Ideas, and this tells you about Christopher Horn. Christopher Horn is amazing. He is the person that came up with the designer foils, the curves, and all these wonderful, colorful foils that we can make dynamic things with. So there are recipes and how-to right here, and gives you another set of resources and things to learn how to create really, really cool stuff with their products. The other thing people have been asking me about lately, I get a lot of questions is the floato balloons. Those are the foil balloons that you can print on. You need to have a special printer. I did do an article with Amy a few months back where she talked about her store and how she has that set up. She also spoke about it on her webinar back in January. And so if you're wanting to get more information on what type of printer you would need, how these work, and where to get them, it's all here on the FAQs, the brochure, the app, instructions. It's all right here, and there's even a video to show you about it. So those are the Anagram website. All right. So I'm trying to do my best to stay right on track for time. We have gone over the main resources that I wanted to show you today. I know there's a ton more out there, and I will definitely have follow-ups in the future for you, but those are the top ones that I really think have a lot of information that people just don't realize is there. BalloonCoach.com also has an area that's partners, resources, and events, so it lets you know upcoming events, and as distributors post other information and the manufacturers post different events, I work on putting that new information up under events so that you know what's going on around the industry. I do have coaching that's available for folks if you are just really wanting to take your business to the next level, but just need an accountability partner, an accountability partner, or somebody to help you make a plan. That's what I'm here for. I have downloadables available to teach you how to make the hot air balloon that I did for an event, how to do the Chase Bank columns for their grand openings, the foils outdoors. And then we always have the information about our monthly webinars. The monthly webinars for Balloon Coach is held the 4th Tuesday of every month. You can be an automatic subscriber of that for just $25 a month to learn from some top names in the industry and people who are having success in business as they share their tips and hints with you to help you grow your business. Our next one is coming up on March 28th at 9 p.m. with Mark Zettler. He is been in the industry for decades, and he is going to share with us the keys to creating a balloon business that thrives. And he is the person who does the balloons for the Macy's Day Parade, for Christmas and Thanksgiving. So when you see helium balloons all around downtown, when you see those shots of their parades, he's the one that does that. He's done amazing things in the industry, has been around for a long time, and has some great tips of how his business is still here and going strong. So I hope you guys enjoy. If you want to take your business to the next level, if you want to continually be pushed by others and get a tidbit, little piece of gold from someone that you can apply to your business and have that extra sense of, yay, I can do this, I've got this on a monthly basis, then that's what our webinars are for. All of our past webinars are available for purchase. You can go back and see who our past classes are and maybe just learn from that one instructor you'd like to talk, would want to learn more about. And also, as Adam had mentioned, we had a Bridge the Gap workshop that was in Orlando back in November, where I really worked on how to grow your business, how to think about what you want for your future and how to make that happen. If you would like the recording of that, you can purchase that right there online. And I'm sending an invitation for those of you who would like to have a hands-on experience this summer. In June, we will be back in Chicago for the Parade Promotions and Profits class. And honestly, it's focused in on how to promote your business, how to increase your profits, and give you a time to rub shoulders with the dynamic duo of Balloons by Tommy. Tommy DeLorenzo and Scott are phenomenal. Great hosts. We actually will go to their home for dinner on Friday night of the build. And we will also be hanging out with Diane Gladden, Chad Johnson, Eddie Hayland, and Carolyn Heyman will all be a part of the instruction team this year with me. And I am excited about the dynamic program we're putting on. If you have more questions about that, just let me know. We also do have 2 classes that are open for the folks that are in the Chicagoland area that are not able to attend the workshop. You can join us on the Wednesday prior, and anybody attending the workshop can also sign up for these. There's only 25 spots per class available, and those classes are with Chad on sales and with Diana on Your Life Vision Board Workshop. So lots of fun things going on with Balloon Coach, a lot of amazing things going on with our industry. Our industry has so many people out there now that are wanting to give information to help our industry to continue to grow and go to the next level. I encourage you to take advantage of those trainings and find something that is going to help you go to the next level. So many times people ask me what training is best for them so that they know where to invest their dollars, because 2017 is honestly the year of training. We've got things going on all over the world. Big world tours, lots of conventions, lots of classes. So the way I encourage you to look at what you want for your future is, I know it sounds kind of funny, but go onto my blog and we had one that was things to do before attending a balloon convention and schedule for success in 2017. Both of those blogs have some highlighted information on how to choose what's going to be best for you. Part of that is writing down what it is that you want to grow in with your business, and then find the resources that will help you do that. So guys, this is the time where I would love to hear from you. If you have any other resources that you use that I should highlight in my next blog or in a future post, let me know what those other resources are that you found. I'd love to share it with other people. If you would like to share your story with the balloon community, write me at joette@ballooncoach.com so you can be a part of elevated events or a guest in our blog in the future. The more that you're involved in our industry, the stronger you'll become as you get connected with other people. And I wanted to throw this out for you on Facebook. If you would like to be a part of the conversation, I have Balloon Coach Community. And Balloon Coach Community is set up to have conversations about what is going on in your business, what is something that you would like to see happen in our industry, giving a time for you to have conversations about business. So just go to Balloon Coach Community on Facebook and request to be a part of the group. It is a closed group. I want to make sure that the people that are in the group are a part of the balloon industry. So that is that. All right, guys, I'm going to stop the recording for now, but if there are other questions that you guys have that you'd like me to answer currently, please let me know.